Hello, Dancing Bear here with another, hopefully, intended to be another great video. I'd like to previously state that I appreciate any and all feedback that I did receive on my first introduction video. Thank you guys, it means so much. Now, as you can probably imagine, I just thought I would do you a quick roundup video. And as you can clearly see, I'm not currently in my own house. So I apologise in advance to those that are patiently waiting for my next channel to be up and running. Now, unfortunately, because I'm frequently away at the weekends, it has proven to be inaccessible to achieve to get it up and running. But rest assured, cut the kayfabe for my wrestling fans. Hopefully it will be up and running on Monday. Now, basically, the overall theme I want this to be on this particular video is a particular personality test that I did, give or take a considerate amount of months ago. Now, with whom I will not mention his name because he might be preferable that I didn't, but all I will say is that a close friend of mine introduced me to a personality test called Myers-Briggs. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with who Myers-Briggs is, Myers-Briggs released a personality test which is noticeable and universally known to be somewhat accurate results. For example, it is a combination of 16 personalities, of which of these you will be selected and titled, and amongst the results it will show you which professions you will probably be most adaptable to, and more probably, if you invested in these said professions these results would give you, you will probably benefit from yourself. For speaking as an example, I personally did the Myers-Briggs test and was personally surprised with how accurate those results were. It titled me as the... Sorry, I had to remember what I was about to say then. It titled me as a campaigner with a combination of extrovert, intuitive, feeler, perceiver. I have been notoriously known by my friends, family and those closest to me that I have a tendency to be good with my words, and thus it reflected upon that and the results I did on this personality test. Now, for those of you who might be watching this with frowns upon your faces and wondering why the hell I'm banging on about a personality test, the reason why I mention this to be exact is I feel that anyone watching this, and from which I strongly recommend those who take the test, it will not only benefit yourself, it might help others around you to understand you better, and vice versa for them if they take the test. So this is why I cannot stress enough that it could be not necessarily fundamentally important, but it could be self-beneficial for yourself if you personally take this test. As I previously stated, the results will probably not disappoint you. Now, moving on to other subjects, that was the main premise of my video, that I wanted to clarify upon Myers-Briggs, that even though I previously mentioned that a close friend of mine was going to do a lot of his content on Myers-Briggs, he's a dear friend of mine, and for those who watch me, who know me personally, you can rest assured you probably know who I'm referring to. I am unaware as of yet if his YouTube channel is up and running, but even though I don't want to go into much personal details, we don't get on as much on a personal basis, on a professional level, I do strongly recommend that you subscribe to whatever this channel is. If this is the sort of content that you will you probably will be more preferable to, then I strongly recommend you subscribe to him as well, as he will probably describe these things in more depth. Now, like I previously stated in my introduction video, my YouTube channel will continually consist of things that I either genuinely passionate about or just have a moderate interest in. Myers-Briggs personality test seemed to be one of them things that piqued my interest. Now, however, there was another reason why I wanted to do this particular video, is let my subscribers know what is going on for the upcoming weeks. Now, as I previously stated, on Monday will continually consist of a lot of Doctor Who content, followed by Thursday, which will be Game of Thrones. Tuesday and Wednesday, I plan on doing some amateur theatre acting, possibly with a few close friends of mine. And the concept I have devised there is depending on how many comments they would like to see me reenact, and I would love to hear any feedback. Me and a few friends will react any scene of any film, provided that it's a reasonable film, and we will try to the best of our ability to reenact that scene. What this channel is mainly about is not just putting a smile on my face, because I enjoy making this type of content, but I hope I put a smile on yours. Friday will consist of sort of like a game night, if you will, provided I'm not actually going out anywhere. It's a bit it will be considerably hit and miss on Friday nights, whether or not I'm going out or not. But provided if I'm staying in, I'm making YouTube content, it will probably be orientated around either retro gaming or current gaming, because I'm quite an avid PC gamer. Now, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and anyone watching that I've referenced about Myers-Briggs, I hope I piqued your interest to actually have a go at it yourself, and I genuinely believe that you will not be disappointed by the results. Hope you have a good evening, look after yourselves, and keep safe this weekend. And as always, Dancing Burr out.